Hello, welcome everybody to your reading. I'm starting off by just cleansing the space. I do this all the time, but not usually on set. I just do it in the background, but I just wanted to start off with that. This is my Palo Santo. I do this on ritual for all my cards for cleansing, and I'm doing this with you guys today. So we're going to be looking at not only the energy that is for 2023, but I'm kind of looking at what is to come with this energy. Like, where are we going with this? All right, like what's coming our way? Is this a financial abundance? Is this an opportunity of romance? I don't know. So we're going to get to it and going to get started here shortly. So all right, let's begin. Let's put out 3 cards here for you, and we will get started with pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All right, I'll leave those here for you for a couple, and I will get back shortly. Hello, pile number 1. Thank you so much for joining. We're looking at your overall energy and what's happening in your life this next coming weeks. We've got the Don't Give Up on Love card. This is the card you chose. And it says, a relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. I feel like that's a beautiful card. And we're going to add her right in there and see what else comes up. So let's see what we've got. All right. So we've got patience, caution, and one more here, confirmation. This is kind of already making sense to me. So pile number 1, if you've chosen this, I feel like a lot of this reading, especially the beginning of your reading, it's actually in regards to relationships and how to not give up on some relationships. I feel like that, you know, patience is a virtue, which I don't have much of, but I feel like it's almost like saying that the relationship needs to be patient. You need to be patient for this kind of to evolve. All right. So if for whatever reason it was just not evolving, or it wasn't making sense to you, or you had given up for whatever reason, I feel like it's saying be patient, because something else is going to be coming along. It's going to be, if you don't want to give up on that relationship, then be patient. But if you do want to give up on the relationship, be patient, because something else might be around the corner, okay? So, but I feel like it's saying cherish and heal it, then versus just giving up on something. We're seeing here the caution of the traffic cone, and with the confirmation of the 111, I feel like that's the angels kind of giving you that number that you need. Even here you're seeing the 12 12 12, or sorry, the 12 12, the 11 11. So we've seen all these numbers in conjunction to a synchronicity, and how you're going to be looking at this 2023 year. With the caution is it's a precaution of, and I'm getting here, precaution of what is ahead, based on your opportunities and based on the route, the way that you take in your opportunities. Okay, so cautionary measures are not always a bad thing. It's just saying, you know, look ahead. Don't do any critical adjustments in your life without actually thinking about it first. And we're going to take a look at that a little bit more here. Let's see what else comes up here. All right, so we've got the 2 of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant, the Star. Wow. And let's see, can I fit this one in here? Probably not. All right, we're going to put the 7 of Wands here. Actually, no, we're going to put it underneath. It's like the direction path that you're taking. I'm going back to the caution here. The direction path you're taking can almost feel very traditional, and that you're holding on to something, some wish, some path that maybe overall has not yet happened, transpired, or is able to come through. It's, you see with the 111 and the 12 the star, I almost feel in conjunctions to the angel numbers, the manifestation of something that has yet not come to light. All right, but I feel like it's a confirmation that it is going to be coming. It's just, you have to be patient about it. You have to be patient in things coming through. It's like, it's not just about love connection, but it's also about how things are coming your way that you didn't know or didn't think that they would. So let's see what else we've got. The 9 of Swords, the 3 of Cups in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles. All right, so I've done a couple readings tonight, and the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups have actually been kind of joined to the hip pretty much this whole evening. And I feel it's because there's an imbalance of relationships with some people. It's like you have to give up certain people in order for others to come into your life. It is, there's two things that are not really clear for me here, that I feel like this energy just keeps on reoccurring. So it could also be something that has come from the past. Maybe this is a karmic energy that keeps on coming back and around in circles. I wouldn't be surprised if the wheel or the world card would come next. But I feel like this is something that's very reoccurring. And with the 9 of Swords, it's like it kind of puts tears into your heart. It just makes you feel that like a suffocating feeling that you can't get out of. It just keeps on reoccurring. So it's like letting go of these people is really, really hard for you to do. I don't know if it's because maybe they're family, they're friends. For some of you, it could be also reoccurring into a job, that these people are just kind of are continuously there. It's a pattern that you can't get out of. It feels like you relive this path over and over again. So obviously some of you might have karmic debt still to pay with certain people, and that's why you can't get them out of your life. They just keep on coming back. It's like the opportunity, financial opportunities are there, but I feel like the relationship, the emotional is not there. So maybe it could be also people that you work with that are just not really settling in for you. It's also the 9 of Swords with the 7 of Wands. It's like that imbalance of self, all right? That I can't get to that point where I'm happy. Pile number 1. There's a stagnant energy with what has happened or transpired before this year. And obviously this year just started. So I feel like you're carrying that forward. And even though you're trying to seek for a new opportunity, a new path, I feel like you're kind of stuck still in your old ways or habits from previous too. Let's see what else we've got going on. So we've got the 2 of Cups, the Justice, and the Ace of Wands. It's almost like new ideas are ahead. You've been planting seeds that you've been actually looking within. This Ace of Wands for me is very much like a higher self kind of implementation of new journey, a new journey ahead that you've been kind of waiting for or manifesting, but it's just taking its sweet time to come to you. It's almost like you've been manifesting for somebody to come into your life, or somebody that was in your life with the Justice that has reappeared into your life. That's why I feel like the don't give up on love. Maybe it's that person, maybe an ex, maybe somebody that you had feelings for at one point that never kind of went anywhere. And then now it's like it's that time for you to reacquaintance yourself with this person and maybe even find that connection and balance with them. So there's a lot of stuff here coming through. The Judgment card, the Six of Pentacles, and the World. See, I knew this was going to come out eventually. Obviously, I threw out enough cards in here for you to kind of see that coming. But the Judgment with the Six of Pentacles, it's an infinite, it's an infinite source, okay? So if you've been manifesting or if you've been looking for abundance, I feel like the world is not going to let you down, and that you're going to be manifesting whatever you need to in order to be abundant enough that it's always going to be infinite for you. That you're not going to be rich. Maybe some of you are. That would be fantastic. But I feel like it's going to give you enough that you're not going to be hurting. And if you are hurting sometimes, something else will pop up, okay? Some more money will pop up, or something else will pop up, a new job or something else. Anyways, and I feel like with the Judgment card, it's telling you that you're always going to have somebody or something come to you. With the world going around and around, I feel like you're working on this karmic debt. You're working on things that are approaching your life right now that maybe you were undecisive about, that things were just not populating for you at one point or another. And now all of a sudden they're kind of making a little bit more sense. All right, so hopefully that makes sense to you as it does to me. But let's check and see a few other cards here from a different deck and see if there's anything else that we need to know about this energy. And I feel like overall your energy is, it's actually very, very good. We've got the Mother of Star, which is also the Yes card. And the Mother of Star resembles basically everybody and anything that happens into your life. And I want to find out what this Yes card means and what to achieve with this card. So we've got the Tower. We've got the Emperor. So for some of you, this is a strong relationship that has faltered, okay? That has collapsed. And we see that coming to life now with the new order, the new potential in that collapse to be rebuilt. So I feel like with the Yes of the Mother Star, she's a very strong person who can build everything or anything out of anything. Everything out of anything. And I feel like the Tower is there to remind you that everything can be rebuilt and everything can be put back. Any structure can be put back to place. So if this is for you, pile number one, a relationship that you need to rebuild, whether it's friendship, whether it is love connection or whatever, it's saying that you can do that. Watch for the Tower. Find out what kind of situation it is and then build it from the ground up again. So for some of you, it could be financially, all right? Some of you might feel like, and what I'm saying here of abundance is saying that you don't have to worry about that. Whatever crumbles, it will be regained. This is what I'm seeing here. And we're seeing the Fool, risk-taking, innocence, and also desire. So you're seeing that potential come to life here with that, and also with the Queen of Cups. How lovely is that for a ending here is with the Queen of Cups, okay? Showing that intuition and that creativity that you have of making things happen with people, with money, and that energy that you're putting into this 2023, that it's going to be amazing for you. So thank you so much, pile number one. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Hasta luego. Hello, pile number two. Thank you so much for joining. This is the card you chose. Deeper insight, our hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. All right, so what else do we have here? What else do we need to know about this moving forward and the energy in hand? So, all right, let's go with this one. Relationships, okay. And that's the knot. Obstacles. And let's get one more. Healing. Wow. All right. So pile number 2, this could obviously seem about a relationship or about something to do with relationships. But obstacles and healing. So this could be also coming from past energy, from the past years, moving into the new one here at 2023. With the relationships building and relationships that maybe you are needing to leave behind. But it's saying detailed here. Overall plan is good, but the details need work, okay? So maybe it's because you've been reflecting on changing things in your life. And right now, it just seems like you might be moving forward without a perfect direction. And even though the details might be there, but you're missing something, you're missing some clue or information about how to work things or navigate things. This could also be a relationship, but it could also be a work environment that you're not seeing all the pieces to the puzzle and you're still needing to perfect something before you move forward to something. Maybe you've been looking for a raise or something like that, or you've been looking for this relationship to go further, and yet there's something missing that it hasn't been. Also, we're seeing here obstacles in healing. And for some of you, it could potentially be that you're still seeking for that healing from all these obstacles previously put into your path from previous relationships, from previous employers, whatever it is that is bothering you. And you need that time to heal from these obstacles that have been in previously in your life. Let's see what else comes up. So I feel like the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and I always say I feel like, and I don't know why is that a thing, but it's like almost like I'm throwing that in there for you to know that this is what I'm seeing. So instead of saying I feel like, I should be saying I'm seeing, because this is what my spirit guides are throwing at me. So the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups, it's like contradicting to me at this moment about what you are looking for in your future. It's almost like you want to take the next step into your career opportunities and finding out more and deciding on what you want to do. But you also want to take that leap of faith and kind of go without any direction. So I feel like this is where that importance of the details is for you, because it's either one way or the other for you, pile number 2. Like there's that direction is kind of missing at this point. It's either you hang loose or you hang tight on something. You know, like you're looking for that new investment opportunities. I feel like you're portraying that you want change, but I'm not sure if you're able or wanting change at all. So we've got the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, and the Devil. So the way I'm seeing this is that you're looking also for security. So you're looking for, and I know that we're all very independent nowadays and we don't need somebody to take care of us. But for some of you, maybe this is what you're looking for, is that stability of somebody taking care of you. With the 9 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the King of Pentacles, it shows me that there's some balance that you're seeking for, of being opportunist, of financial balance with a future or a person in your relationship. It's like almost like there's that potential of doing more, but being enclosed into what you have now with somebody. So it's either that they're creating that balance for you right now, money-wise, and that your relationship is founded on being financially stable with one another. and or seeing that love connection as being also a connection of love, but also a connection of give and take, and seeing the possibilities out there on how to move forward, in which direction you want to take. Is it because you're financially stable with somebody that you're able to, look for or start something new? Or is it also the Nine of Cups, which says I'm emotionally good, so therefore I don't have to look for new opportunities out there, and I'm not seeing the changes needed at this point. So, it can be either way. It can mean different things to different people along in this reading. So I always say, take what serves you, and whatever doesn't, put it to the side. Maybe it will eventually, or maybe you'll come back to this reading someday and say, you know what, I'm digging this now because this is the way I feel about it. All right, so obviously we had the Devil here, which I didn't go very much into. We've got the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups. So it's like opportunity missed, opportunity lost. You're not really seeking of it, because I feel like that you weren't really seeing it come to life anyways. There was obstacles that put into your life at that given time that really didn't see much in it for the long run, for the future. So whatever you were working on at one point or another, it's almost like you kind of let it go. So the details are in, what is it? The details are in the pudding? Oh God, maybe not. Maybe I'm just mixing those phrases up. But the details are, if you figure it out, maybe just throw it in the comments for me, because I'm really bad at phrases and putting it together. But it just, sometimes things come up and only half of them come up. The other half kind of stays in my head and I can't figure it out. Too much information overload. So pile number 2, these obstacles that you, or maybe it have come up or created yourself, I feel like that this is also that form of healing for you as well, that you were working for. Maybe there's a lot of boredom in your life, or obstacles that did kind of set you off in connection to what you didn't have available. This comes, I feel like this stems from childhood situation, or from, as I'm talking and I'm throwing them in there, I feel like this is exactly what I'm seeing here. It's a collapse of something from childhood, some experience that did not really give you that much to go by in order to create your loving relationship as an adult. Now, this is not obviously for everybody, but for some of you, this also could be that tie of the knot, maybe confirming a marriage proposal. Maybe you're uncomfortable of getting married at the moment, or seeing this person as that criteria for you. Even healing from the past, maybe that's something that you need to do first before you get into a serious relationship, if you aren't already. There's things that you need to let go of with the Hangman that have been put into your path, and therefore I feel like this energy is like such a I'm gonna say bipolar energy, where it's really, really good, or really, really down, that it needs a little bit more balance, stability, in order to carry forward in your relationship with relationships, and also opportunities out there. So it's like something is just not going one way or the other. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing this as an up and down energy. You know, you're going over the mountains and down below, and you're seeking for the adventures. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Sun. See, like I said, I'm going to throw this here, and I'm going to throw the equivalent on this side here. We've got the Four of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Wands. So, and this is what and the reason why I was balancing this out, because I wanted to show you the difference between one side and the other. Like what I was saying is the balancing act. It's kind of like we're seeing new beginnings here. We're seeing a strong individual, capable person, and the energy from the sun. All right, the life, the motivation, the desire of doing that. And then here we're seeing the person that wants to be free, wants to release themselves from conflict, and also creating luck and adventure in their life. So it's not that we're like, it's very ultimately like a lot of differences, but what it's saying is that there's healing to be done. There is, in order to achieve those goals, there is that motivation of changing things, changing relationships, being able to see things in a new path, create that plan for yourself and for your life, make those decisions that you wanted. We have here on the back card, we've got the Ace of Wands, which is also the career and beginning opportunities, also traveling. But also, I feel like this here is very important for you, because I feel like that you need to find a direction, a single direction for you that will make sense, so that you can start and begin your journey and not have all this stuff hanging around. All right, so pile number 2, I feel like your overall energy is going to exude a lot of confidence and build up once you obviously heal and determine your path, and also as well as the detailed information that you require in order to make it all work. So thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. I love for your feedback. Also, like and share if that is the case, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Hasta luego. Hello, pile number 3. Thank you so much for joining. We're looking at your overall energy for the next coming weeks and seeing what is there, what do we need to see about this, and what else? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, we've got 30 step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. So I feel like your overall energy already is very high, all right? Like you're manifesting things, you're creating already, you're taking that next level in that energy and bringing it out there to the universe to see. Look at that, all right? So we've got unlimited potential. We've got bees, community, and boundaries. All right. Wow, how beautiful is that already, pile number 3. So not only are you coming into the spotlight, I feel like that you're doing this with a lot of people, a lot of potential of having a community behind you. So if you're like a YouTuber or something like that, I feel like that community is going to be there for you. You're going to be bringing in a lot of people together and sharing things with them. We've got unlimited potential here. There's nothing that you can't do at this very moment. It's like your word is going to be out there. You're putting yourself out there, and things are going to be, the energy is going to be receptive back to you. But I think that this is also kind of be careful also, because you have to set boundaries. When you're put into a spotlight and people are there, sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming because people want more and more from you. And sometimes it's hard to give. So let's see what else comes up here and see what else I can tell you. All right, so we've got the Sun. What a beautiful card. We've got the World. Wow. It's almost like I'm going to tell you this, pile number 3. You're meant to do this. You're meant to be something greater than you anticipated. We see that the money is going to be flowing. We see that you're generating the world to talk. You're generating people to come together and also be what do I want to say? Ascendant. It's almost like you came from somewhere else. Pile number 3, either you came from And I know we all come from this source, but this is like coming from almost like an alien background. Maybe you have something that others can't give, something that others can't say. It's like you have this information that is needing to be given to others. It has to be given to others, and people will listen. So that's really fantastic. And wow, what a message already. So we've got the Star, the 10 of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. It's like almost like you haven't started this journey, even though you're supposed to be at it. And I feel like this whole energy about this reading is telling you to get going, create, because you haven't started your journey yet. But we see the path from the sun illuminating, or you even illuminating the sun, taking that energy from the sun, and you're also taking the energy from the star. So it comes from both directions. It's like a unity between the stars and the sun that's actually giving you that energy so that you can create what you need to create in order to be there for your community. It's like money is not going to be the issue. If you were worried about money, I feel like nothing is going to, money is just not going to be the issue. It's just going to be flowing in, because it has to, in order for you to present yourself. It's like your whole energy, it's like you're radiating from the inside out. That's what I'm hearing. Like it's almost like you have this vibration within you that is just like very vibrational. Like it almost shakes, almost like inside of you. Like if you're like standing still and you're breathing, it's almost like there's that vibration that you need to do something. It's like almost like fire within you. So 3 of Swords here, the 7 of Swords. Okay, I'm getting what's going to happen, like what's happening here. And the Knight of Swords. Okay, so pile number 3. Let's just say that somebody has done something to you, or it's happened in the past. Okay, you've been trying to give this information. You've been trying to do something along those lines, and somebody has said something. Maybe they made a horrible comment. It's really put you through that. And that's where that boundaries comes in. All right. So if you were expressing yourself in a certain way and some people just didn't take it. And I actually can sympathize with that, because even though I do these readings and whatnot, some people, like them and others don't. You sometimes get the people that give you the thumbs down or a negative comment. And it does break your heart, because you do it out of the goodness of your heart and you're putting information out there, and some people are just not receiving it, receptive of it, which is okay. You have to be able to set those boundaries for yourself and say, you know what, you're still putting that out there for all the people that do. The people that don't want to, this is where you need to part with that feeling and emotion, that there is going to be people that are going to betray you. There's going to be people that are not going to be accepting the word that you have to say. And there's going to be obviously that chance or not, that if you go for it, that people are not going to be your friends anymore, or whatever. Maybe they'll find you different, or maybe they find that what you're saying is just not or being truthful to them. So, which is fine. All right. So it's kind of like, it's like your path is been chosen already for you. It's just you're not seeing it at the moment. Pile number 3. This is a very encouraging reading here. I didn't think that I was going to go in this direction at all, but I feel like that this energy is a very abundant energy, is saying 2023 is going to be your year. I feel like there's that new beginning that you're still going to come. It's coming. I promise you it's coming. And it's going to be so different than what you thought it was going to be. It's even almost like you can't believe that it is. It's like the cup is not yet full, so therefore you can't believe that this is happening to you. There's so much more that I'm trying to get here for you. I'm trying to see if I can get some additional information about what the next step is, and what are you actually doing. Like, where is the spotlight treating you? Are you a singer? Are you, you know, an artist of some sort? Are you a YouTuber? What's going on with you? Like, where is this coming from? Where is this information? And why is it leading you to that? So we've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Judgment. So this is like a higher self kind of situation for you. It's accepting what's coming, all right? And being okay with what's coming. And also being able to educate others with this, all right? So let's just throw a singer in there just because, all right? And if you have a guitar in hand and you're making this lovely song, you know, for the universe, and you thought, oh, this is not going to amount to anything, and it really does come to it, and you feel that the overwhelming joy of this first song, let yourself guide you to the next song. That's what I feel like it's saying. Be harmonious to what you're doing and then go on to the next. All right, don't stop yourself because one was a hit and then the other ones might not be. Continue on, because that message you have to bring out to the world. We've got the Empress, the Six of Cups, and the Temperance. It's like reuniting people, all right? With the Six of Cups, we're looking at harmony again. We're looking at, with the Lovers, the Six of Cups, and also the Empress coming in with abundance, with healing, with sorting things out. This is a big statement here. We've got a lot of major arcana in your reading because it's giving you, it's telling you that this is the path that you have been chosen to do. And even when you fight it, it always will come back to you. It's like I said, that energy thing that is intrigued inside of you that just keeps on powering. It's the sun and the star that's powering you. Every time you see the light, it's almost like that energy that just comes in. It's like you are like revived. I almost see, and some of you might be also with crystals, because I see a lot of abundance of crystals. I see, you know, holding energy, building energy with crystals, even doing also tarot card reading, seeing what other people do and putting that out there. So if you are a tarot card reader, by all means, I suggest that you do continue on. There's also a lot of negativity on it because some people just don't know and they think that it's negative things that are coming through, which they're not. So we've got the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So if you were concerned about, again, that Six of Pentacles coming out twice, there is that money and balance in your life coming through regardless. So you are going to be abundant in that respect. There's not going to be money that is going to, you don't have to worry about it. Let's just say that, all right? Don't worry about it. It's coming. It's not going to go anywhere. You're going to have enough. And it's also going to be shared by other people to you. So even if, let's just say you thought that, let's go back to the music business, all right? You put that music out there and whatever. I feel like people are going to start giving you money to listen to it. So even if you didn't have a, you know, like a, what is it, a producer or whatever, I feel like people are just going to invest in your quality of music. They're going to invest in even small amounts here and there, investing in putting you out there to the universe. So I'm going to leave that at that. Thank you so much, pile number 3. This was an amazing reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you hopefully next time. So please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you got to do. I love you all. Thank you so much. Hasta luego.